Okay, so it's not often that I talk directly to you like this. It's something that I'd like to get better at, so please bear with me. But it's been a while since I've posted a video or talked with you guys. Basically, I've been really busy. In March, I took a trip to Japan. It's a trip that I was supposed to go on like 5 years ago, and then quarantine happened, and then it kept getting canceled and rescheduled, canceled and rescheduled. And finally now in 2024, we were finally able to make it happen. So we spent a week and a half in Japan. We spent a majority of the trip in the Kyoto and Osaka area, and then we spent a few days near Mount Fuji, and then we finished out the rest of our trip in Tokyo. So in total we were there for a week and a half. But we had an amazing time, and I just wanted to share a little glimpse at what the trip looked like, some of the places we went, and then I was going to share the sketchbook that I brought with me on the trip.
How are you gonna get all that home? That's what I want. is cool. Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Okay, so this is the sketchbook that I took to Japan. It's like a 5" by 5" sketchbook. As you can see, I have a few stickers on the back, but it was a really great size to take with me and to have in my backpack. It wasn't too heavy. And then the only tools that I really had were this pen that didn't happen to explode on the plane like the other pens that I had packed. And then when we landed in Japan, I found this small set of highlighters. And that's basically what I had to draw the entire trip. But it worked out pretty well. So I just want to show you a few of the sketches that I did. So prior to the trip, I just had a couple of pages where I drew me and my partner and my cat. And then just a couple of pen sketches and a sticker that I made. And then from there on, everything that's in here was from the Japan trip. So you can see on the left, this is just a snack, what is the term? A snack label featuring Shungling from Genshin Impact. I thought it was really cute. And then on this side is a stamp that I found at the Haneda Airport terminal that we landed in. And you'll see throughout the sketchbook that there were a lot of stamps all throughout the country that we visited. It was one of the reasons why I brought a sketchbook, was because I wanted to collect as many stamps as I could. So throughout the day, there wasn't too much time to sketch because we were traveling, but most of the time I found a moment to pull out my sketchbook on like a long train ride when we were riding the Shinkansen or the bullet train. We had a moment where we had to run to catch our train because we had reserve seats, so we had to make it to the platform on time, and luckily my partner was super nice and was very strong and carried my luggage as we ran across the train station. But we made it, and then I drew this while we were on the train. So here is my sketch from the Aorzia Cafe in Osaka. This was all the food that we had that day. And I just thought it was so cute. I loved getting the cute desserts and then drawing the cute desserts. And then over here, we have a stamp from the, not My Neighbor Totoro specific, but I guess the Studio Ghibli store in Namba. And while we were in this shopping center where the Ghibli store was, there was a small Shirotan store where I got another little stamp. Here's just a quick pen sketch because I had to wear my hair in braids and wear a hat because it was rainy. And then we used one of our Kyoto days to take a train to Kibuneguchi Station, which is near the Kifune Shrine. Here is a picture of a strawberry parfait that I had while we were staying in Kyoto. And here is taiyaki from a place in Dotonbori. And then these little guys were little figurines that I saw when we were climbing the Fushimi Inari Shrine. But the gift shop was closed, so I couldn't buy some for myself, so I drew them instead. While we were on our trip, Princess Peach's Showtime game came out, so that's why I drew that here. And then here is the stamp from Kifune Shrine. So the order of these pages might seem a little off, and that's because I was trying to place a stamp on like kind of the same side of the page, and that way I would be able to add drawings throughout and not just have like a few pages just full of stamps. Here are a couple of more sketches from the Fushimi Inari Shrine. And here, I might get this wrong, Demachi Yanagi Station, which I believe was on the other side of the Kifune Station that we stopped at. This was the one that was like closer to Kyoto. And then in the middle of the trip, we stayed near Mount Fuji. So this was the view from our Airbnb. And we have the Kawaguchiko Station stamp. This little guy was a mascot on some Mount Fuji cookies we bought. And this cat we saw in a kind of touristy village that we went to near Mount Fuji. On the side, we have two of my favorite comfort characters from Genshin Impact, which is Xiangling and Gaming. I feel like they would be besties, so that's why I drew them in here. Here is another stamp from the information center at Kawaguchiko Station. And then here is the label from those Mount Fuji cookies. I just cut it out and pasted it in there. Once we had finished up with Fuji, we were in Tokyo for the rest of our trip, where we visited the Pokemon Center. We had some yummy melon soda. Let's see, these are the Animal Crossing stickers that I got from the Nintendo store in Kyoto. So this was a stamp at Kawaguchiko Station as well, but you were supposed to get like multiple stamps that layered on top of each other, but we ran out of time, so I only got one. So that's why this one's a little funky. So here I drew the Lucky Charms that I got throughout the trip. One is the Lucky Charm I got from the Onigiri Shrine, which is Takagi Shrine. and that was in Tokyo. And then this other one was a cherry blossom happiness charm that we got at the Heian Shrine in Kyoto. And then this stamp is from the Information Center in Shinjuku. And here we have a few more doodles. These stamps are from a little stamp I got at the Pokemon Center of Pikachu. Let's see if I can zoom in there. And then again, more strawberry parfaits. I had so many on this trip. I was eating very well, but everything was delicious. And this little sketch of Pikachu is of a plushie that my partner won me in a crane game. And I believe this is one of the last stamps. This is from the Tokyo Teleport Station. We traveled to Odaiba to go to a Team Labs experience, and so that is what this one is from. But that's it for my Tokyo sketchbook. Overall, it was an amazing experience. We got to talk to so many nice people. We got to just learn a lot more about the culture and just experiencing some place that was so far from home, you know, a different country was just so valuable. So I'm very thankful that we were able to make it work, but I am also very glad to be back home, be back in a normal schedule. So it's taken me a couple of weeks to kind of get back into the swing of things with my day job and my online shop, but I have a few big things planned for not only this channel, but for my art in general, and so I hope you all stay tuned. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye!